Hi and welcome to Sustainable Profits. Please remember to subscribe to help us excel and develop this channel. Today I'm going to talk to you about sustainable reporting. It's a topic very close to my heart because I've been working with this for over 30 years. And of course, over these years, I've tried to understand what and if sustainable reporting is actually making any difference. If companies are becoming more or less sustainable, and in what way can this enable you and many others to understand where these companies are going and how they are transforming their business operations. For me, it's extremely important to understand that how these companies spend enormous resources over the years to improve transparency levels towards various stakeholders. And in many cases, these stakeholders are investors, academia, NGOs, and rarely consumers. To me, it's always been a bit of a challenge to understand this, why companies are spending so much resources and money and time to report to groups that already have enough capability to understand, or enough information to understand, what companies are really doing, because they have resources and the capacity to analyze performance of these companies. So the biggest challenge of sustainable reporting is that it's actually not targeting people who are buying their products and services. It is, of course, targeting only people that are investing and trying to understand from an academic point of view if companies are sustainable or not. Now, what I would like to share with you is the fact that sustainability reporting today, which is an enormous big industry, and companies and different organizations are spending huge amounts of money to do this, is actually not making a very big difference, because, underlying thing was that sustainability reporting will increase the way how companies are becoming sustainable. In fact, companies have become very, very good at sustainability reporting, but not really good in linking sustainability to their business operations, their products and services, and their financial accounting. If you look at most of the sustainability reports today, some of them are even called integrated. What you get is the integrated report where financial accounting is on one side and sustainability accounting on the other side. Usually there is no connection between these, and usually you cannot understand what sustainability efforts and strategies are making the financial impact on the company performance, or in what way are these sustainability efforts by companies actually contributing to increased valuation of the companies over time. It's very difficult to understand that, and nevertheless very difficult for people who are buying products and services, expecting them to be sustainable. You have these different branding. You have net zero products. You have eco-label products. You have certified products. You have so many different things out there in the market. But how easy is it really for customers to understand how sustainable these products are? And this is the key thing. You cannot find that in sustainability reporting today, because, and this is a big sort of a elephant in the room for sustainability reporting, the sustainability reporting is telling you how companies are addressing certain type of risks in their business, not in relation to their products and services. That's the core thing that people need to understand. And way how to evolve this going forward has been a topic for discussion for many, many years, is to try to get companies to shift reporting from the business perspective into products and service perspective, so you as a client can actually understand how, to what level, and to what comparison this product is particularly sustainable. Now, given the fact that we live in a very fast changing world, the companies are of course struggling with finding enough information so they can actually qualify that information to you as a client from a product and service perspective, because that information is out there, but it needs to be gathered. With help of AI, I think in the future what you will see is that increase the reporting on products and service side, and also a much, much closer relationship between a financial reporting and sustainability reporting. If you are to understand, and this is the question that I used to ask all the CEOs and CFOs that I regularly meet when I invest in companies, is how do you actually make money on sustainability? And when you don't get questioned, and when you don't get the answer that company actually knows what they're doing, then you actually end up understanding that a lot of sustainability reporting today in principle does not make any difference. And this needs to change. So the next phase of sustainability reporting will be doing less and more concentrated on how does it actually make difference for the business. Away with all the KPIs that are not making any business impact and not really creating any financial value, because only financial value brings about the change for companies. Only financial value in a corporation gets attention from both financial and sustainability point of view that creates that shift internally. And you need the internal shift, because if you don't get internal shift, no matter what you do on the reporting side will not actually reflect in how companies evaluate and also how products and services are sold in different markets. I remember from my time working previously for many companies with sustainability and finance that one of the challenges, and the very challenges we very often discuss, was that why clients are not buying sustainable products. Is it because they are more expensive, because they're more ugly, not as sexy or whatever? And the core reason very often was that these clients' customers never actually got the information about sustainability at all. Salespeople were not educated, information in the brochures and product information was not there. And in many cases, of course, the clients did not get enough education to buy these products and actually understand how these products are made. And what difference do they make? So in the next chapter of sustainability reporting, you will certainly see a big differences and big changes going forward. And these changes will be all about moving from virtue, which is what companies were trying to tell you, to value, which is what investors, clients, customers, and other people interested in how to invest and develop these companies are interested in. So we're moving from virtue to value. That's a big difference going forward. Thank you very much for joining me today in Sustainable Profits. Please help me to grow this channel by subscribing, and thank you very much, and see you again.